We can't ignore stress exists. It is how we accept and embrace that it exists and relate to it so that we are not, back on our heels or knocked down or taken out at the hip, so to speak, by this stress.
And we need to be careful that we don't do too much. So we can find Goldilocks in everything we do, right? The Goldilocks, the middle level, just right.
Yeah.
So when you want to create that right resistance, I mean, I'm a yoga therapist. I teach yoga. I think yoga is like the answer for everything. I always say, like, if we were going to make a pot of soup, you don't just throw in the carrots, well, especially someone who cooks. I mean, maybe people who don't cook, they have to follow the recipes to a T. But at some point, you get to the place where you're tasting your soup. And that's where you start to make the adjustments, a little more salt, a little more pepper, whatever it is. Dairy is also highly inflammatory. And the countries with the highest dairy consumption have the most fractures.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yes. So dairy, and the reason for that is that also part of it's our processing, the way that we manufacture and process our milk. And everyone thinks they need dairy for their calcium.
Right.
There's so much calcium in the vegetable world. Broccoli is a source of calcium. You'll start to see.
Yeah.
Did you know, Susan, that olives have calcium?
I did not know that, but I did know that broccoli has more calcium than dairy, than milk. And I just love that, because it's like proof positive that, have your vegetable, don't have the glass of milk, and you'll be healthier for it.
Yeah, it's so crazy. Be in the present moment. Be in the place of feeling into the life that you want. Come into your bigger S self, your part of you that knows better, the part of you that intelligent right here, right now. Not in the grandma brain or the great grandma brain or the other, but you today, knowing that everything you have is what you create. I mean, that's the funny thing. We create our reality. So I say, you've been brushing your teeth on your legs your whole life. Start brushing them on one leg.
Cool.
Start heating up your tea on one leg, or in a squat position. Yeah, start podcast guest hosting on one leg, or in a squat position. A squat position is probably one of the most powerful ways to create the stimulation to the glutes, or the larger lower body muscles, the leg muscles and the glutes, which are then going to preserve your pelvis, your hips. We are co-creating. We are in charge of that. It's us, and us. I love that. We're in more power than we realize. And sometimes I think we feel that we're not in control or power, but we are. So more building and less dissolving. We're either building health or dissolving health. And so we talked about the biochemical pathway of breakdown, where you put yourself in that elevated blood sugar, elevated insulin. This is where type 2 diabetes, insulin resistance comes into play. So that's dissolving. So we need to have more building habits. And that is the present moment, using breath, whatever it is for you. Smells, like essential oils, can be very present moment. And essential oils, it's like the nectar or the heart and soul of the flowers. Like, it's beautiful that they're giving us their heart and soul. What I want everyone to realize is that we start to lose our bone density at age 35.
That's important. Would you restate that, please? Hey there, thanks for joining the conversation at Health University, where we're committed to making ourselves just a little bit smarter about our whole health and our reproductive health. Make sure to hit the subscribe button as well as the bell so you don't miss a future episode. Leave a comment below, especially if there's a topic you want to learn about. We're happy to know and to include that in our episodes. And since 1 in 5 people are determined to be struggling with fertility, share this with 5 people. You're bound to help at least one change the course of their fertility struggles and help realize their dream of family. We value your time, and we keep these recordings as succinct as possible. But if you want to listen to the full episode, just click below and the entire episode is there at your disposal. Once again, thanks for joining us at Health University.